We're going to get lucky. We're going to catch a break. You're going to get that sudden wave of energy to do this and cash out before that game goes cold. Historically believed to be an omen to pay off your moral debt, Saturn retrograde in 2026 is an omen for all of us that past misdeeds might just be catching up to us. So what will we be looking for in this tarot reading? We're going to look how to fix it. Currently, the Eight of Cups, someone knows, will be crossed by the Six of Swords in reverse here. We'll get into that. It's all because of the newness. And then we've got the Four of Cups, but that Page of Swords has come up in reverse. So some message there coming in through the page. But we do see the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo coming in the rest of August and the beginning of this retrograde. Six of Swords in reverse. Suddenly realizing something here. We're suddenly realizing something here. And I'm feeling Libra on this. Trying to be happy about it. The Ace of Wands. Have you heard a loud noise lately? Or a quietness? Something about the quiet. Having that in your mind. This idea of how to get on the bus, yes. Step out the back, jack. Make a new key. And set your sail. So, do some past the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, this is when y'all, they done checked out. The slacker gonna slack on the sofa. And it's that moment, that feeling when you're staring at the floor, completely ignoring all that bad shit right in front of you and ignoring your own desire to leave. And there's an element of ignorance in that. Why? Well, we won't know until we see how everybody's coming in. So let's take a look at that Page of Swords coming. that's at the crown of the reading. The Page of Swords, nosy neighbor, you know, it's like, okay, so we're standing there on a corner, you know, you're standing there, that fork in the road, and you're looking at everybody like, okay, believe what I say, y'all. What did that old lady say on YouTube that one day? She said, nobody really cares about you at the end of the day. You got to take care of you. And the Page of Swords is saying, when this noise gets louder and louder, and finally goes bang, boom, pop, will you be obvious about it, or will we hide it? You know, are we walking out the front door, or are we walking out the back door? Is the whole thought process here, and the question that the universe wants you to figure out from these past misdeeds in retrograde in that Four of Cups. It's the fourth card. It's in the fourth position. It's in your recent past. It's a feeling of I'm comfortable where I'm at, nonetheless. But in the near future, we're going to get lucky. We're going to catch a break. You're going to get that sudden wave of energy to do this and cash out before that game goes cold. Is what we see here. Get out before it's too late. You know, you will have the opportunity to be fucking ATA, baby. Yeah, all right. Definitely on the mind. We got a lot of feelings about that. It's affecting the way that we feel. And so this just gets louder and louder. As summer passes. A lot of thunder, a lot of lightning. All right, so what are y'all coming in like for this collective? And how is everybody seeing you? What's they got going on? Yeah. Oh, can't do that. Whoops. Okay, I'll do that. It always works out in the end, right? Okay, we got the Nine of Wands, bruised and battered, standing there. Again, once again. But yeah, you on that final shift. That's the last hour. These are the last hours. And retrograde is brief. It will feel like forever. And that is how you refusing to give up. Yep. And everybody else says the Three of Swords. Ooh, nobody likes it here. Dun, dun, dun. Left standing in the rain, dealing with their sharp heartbreak after catching the snake in the circle. Your potential outlook. Virgo collective. Sun, Moon, or Rising going to be the Five of Wands here. Hold up, y'all. Not one, not two, but 5 loud mouth amateurs out on the sidewalk fighting petty battles over the exact same corner. Y'all, it's gonna be tough out there. It's gonna be tough out there, and you know it. That's why you're like, fucking ATA, man, I gotta get on a bus again. This shit. But you're gonna win if you refuse to give up. There is an immense amount of advice here. And that advice is, you know, we may carry that pain and grief and sorrow with you because that's in your heart, you know, and you got such a big heart. It's like we said, what are you leaving behind, you know, and that matters to you a lot. You know, struggling to see yourself doing that yet, and not understanding why it has to be that way again, and this is just so wrong. You may be so, you know, concerned about what you will lose that you do doubt the future ahead in that, especially in the Three of Swords. So we need to get a bonus card. So we want to get some really good advice for you guys. Let's give us a bonus card. What should Virgos do to mend the hurt, the pain? How hard things have been. We're getting a few cards, so I'll give them to us. Right away, we're getting the Five of Pentacles. Someone, you know, empty-handed survivor out there in the cold. Yeah, after spending your last dime, and now what, man? But the Empress in reverse is being the needy. You know, I need this. You may not be broke as much as out in the cold on things, but you may be that low at this point. And it is hard to wrap our mind in that Empress coming up in reverse. It's hard to wrap your mind around you know, it's like, oh, the humanity of it all, you know. It's like, make a new key, Lee. This is the name of the game, the Tower. Do you choose to bypass the laws of physics here or obey them, right? Now it's louder than ever. This is the explosion. This is the fight. This is the struggle. And this is just in the advice. I'm not saying, you know, it's like the sounds of a powerful waterfall, you know, thriving, and it's this lightning and this thunder and all of this rain. But it's that moment when the birds stop chirping and the McDonald's shake machine is fucking down again. But, dun dun dun, the Magician in reverse. You just don't have the tools that you need quite yet, right? We don't really just have a formula created yet. There's not quite a plan. You know, I'm so free, bird. The Page of Swords in reverse is, you know, we've got this amount of ignorance there that we saw that we're ignoring. You know, we're just being like laid back and cool and chill, man. Like, yeah, man, letting everybody do what they want to fucking do. And here you are, you're like, fuck, I just gotta get away. Calgon, take me away. So, in that, the advice, how to fix this. When we cannot fix the shake machine ourselves, you know, the maintenance man is on break. Ain't nobody trying to fix shit here. I hear you guys are telling me, you're like, that ain't right. But those feelings and that rumble and that thunder and that lightning that scares us, it's like you have suffered a significant loss and it's taken its toll on you. While this seems like your darkest hour, you will arise a different person with a new outlook on life. Something is stirring up in you, but there is something that has and will inspire you. You were hurt in a situation that has affected us deeply. Thankfully, realizing that with every cloud comes a silver lining, and you have other things in your life that bring you joy. I think that's where I'm at with that. Let's say you do have other things in your life that bring you joy. It's about accepting the pain and moving forward. And you're finding it very hard to move on. We're finding it very hard to move on. While you may just be trying to understand the situation yourself, or understand a concept a lot better. Like I said, it's like I'm trying to wrap my head around this, like why. If that is you, there are more constructive and non-threatening ways for you to go about it. Help me understand. You need to be conscious of how you come off to others, what you pray for. It's about being specific. Words, use your words to put that out to the universe so that you can manifest that. But you need to take the time during Saturn retrograde to spell that out, because you don't have a plan, right? What is important to you here? When you can't fix the machine and you don't have the tools to do it. I don't have the money to get on the bus, Gus. I don't got to make a new plan, Stan. Your real potential is not being maximized. You may realize that you have so much more to give, or perhaps you know that you are great at something, but you have not allowed yourself the opportunity to nurture and explore these skills. And something inside is like, you could fix every McDonald's shake machine at once. You would. But I don't even know how to fix the one I got. And what is impeding you from using your abilities? I don't know. What do you need to change for you to reach your fullest potential? All right, let's pull a card and find out. Make new plans, and that just... Two cards. You guys have gotten the most cards out of anybody in the segment. 10 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Wands. So now, this panicked victim, how did you get stuck in this, right? Yep, that's what we're asking. How did they? Maybe crying, maybe not. Maybe crying on the inside, but not out in the open. And somebody's crying like fuck on the inside about it. And the 2 of Wands, someone working up the strategy at the end of the day. Planning. Gotta really, really plan this out and use this time. So you have time. No one has to rush. Nothing has to be done right now. It is definitely Saturn retrograde that makes us feel like we need to fix it right now. But you have time to plan. That is your message. All right, cool. Thank you. You have time to plan. Set the plan.